Hey everyone, welcome back to another trade review. We're going to be watching FOMC, and during the FOMC I took 6 trades. I went 4 for 6, had some good wins, had a 30-point win in there and a couple 10s, a couple break-evens, and 1 loss that we took. So it's going to be a good review for you to check out. Enjoy. Well, the good news is you haven't missed much. We saw a flash lower, literally 70 handles in a second, came back up, rebalanced that, and then now we are consolidating. I'm on a 15-second chart. We're just watching that just because we have so much volatility with FOMC that you are able to just see more structure with a 15-second chart. This is just us watching right now. I'm not going to be doing anything until after 2:30, which is usually the second wave that you start seeing, and it could go higher, it could go lower. 50-50, I would say 50% of the time you'll see a move that will run one way and then it will reverse. The other 50% of the time it will run one way and then do a continuation. Now personally, it's hard to assume that price is wanting to go higher, and quite frankly, I don't think that whatever the news is from Jay Powell is going to affect what price is going to do. They intended to do something anyway, and they're just going to use the news to cover up their intentions. And the way they do it is, if you're listening to the news, they'll say, it looks like the market had a favorable reaction to what Powell said during FOMC. Or they'll say, well, it looks like the market did not like what Jay Powell said during FOMC. Literally, they could say either way, and they just assume the market's just responding because of it. It's really because it's an algorithm deciding to move price one way or another. If I'm honest, this is a setup for a short. This is a setup. Looks like we're holding strong at this 5 and 15 minute. Looks like we're gonna go higher. Wouldn't surprise me if we just boop and then drop. Do you guys like my shirt? I started taking Krav Maga classes. Krav Maga is Israeli defense classes for personal defense. I've been enjoying them. They've been fun. I'm just doing a trial for it. Wanted to see what they were like and decide if I want to do more of them in the future. But I'm all about self-defense. I'm like, man, nobody else is going to protect my family but me. So I might as well make sure that the primary mode of defense for my family knows how to defend themselves. Me. So learn basic techniques on how to get out of chokeholds, self-defense, boxing, basically. So it's been fun. It does require discipline. Dude, everything you do, man, everything requires some level of discipline, and it all comes back to day trading. I find that. I started seeing a big level. I started seeing an increase in my success rate in my trading when I started working out consistently, and I said, you know what? I'm going to do this no matter what. I'm doing it, and it is what it is. Some days I'm going to hate it. I may do less, but I'm going to work out to some degree. And it does cross, discipline does in individual areas do cross over into other disciplines in your life. I was able to get that new promo code with the new and updated discount rates of 71%. So all Apex accounts now are 71% off with a $35 renewal or reset fees. Check that out if you are wanting to get another account. Okay, we closed below this level right here. That would be a short here. I want to wait for it to come back up. I was wanting it to come back up to about this 5-minute level. It didn't reach quite there for me to go short. There it is. Oh, that's a little strong.
Order
I'm going to go short right there. 503. Stop is sitting up here.
Order submitted.
All right, let's see if it. I am short right here. There's my stop loss. And it looks like it's just going to go back and forth here.
Order filled.
Yep. Too choppy.
Order submitted.
I'm kind of disappointed with this FOMC. Wanted some movement here. Come on, can we close below that? Can we go? I'm gonna
Order
get out of
filled.
that right there. I don't like that candle, how we wicked below these relatively equal lows. And now it goes without me. 21 seconds left. Let's see if it closes below this. Look at that. I mean, that is just, this is why you stay away. That is a short right there. Kind of want to just, I want price to start moving and get out of this. You could wait for this 30-second too. 30-second just closed below it. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. People blowing up their accounts. I did not. We went 3 for 3 this morning. Technically, I'd say 2 for 2 and a break-even trade. 2 for 2 and 1 break-even. Oh, I was half tempted to take that. I did not. That 30-second played out, you just had to handle a bunch of drawdown. And the 1 minute also worked out. So order flow is respecting down flow, or at least bearish price action. Low key, man, low key. That's not a bad idea. Really, you shouldn't be trading this. It's really just the excitement of volatility. That's why I'm literally doing a micro. I made my money this morning. But if you are patient, I'm pretty confident there'll be a decent setup that shows up. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to be here. Glad to have you, low key, though. Glad to have you here. Yeah, just in case, you know, we don't want to leave money on the table if something good shows up. That's a trader. That's a trader in itself. You know what? I'm just gonna be in front of my computer just in case. Oh man. The difference between that statement and somebody that's been doing it for a while is they can actually sit through price action and wait. Another degenerate is just gonna gamble every up and down move for hours, taking 60 trades. All right, I like this movement here. This is what I was expecting right here, but I got this candle right here. The difference between this at 1436 and this at 1452 is we are in the macro time. So with macro, I would say we have a better chance of seeing follow through. All right, so I want to see I want to see us come back below this. That's what I'm looking for. Like it to come and run this level. Now that we've hit the high, there's a good probability that we'll probably change directions. And my wife called and she said she's gonna pick up the kids. So that means I don't have to leave. So I get to sit here and watch some bad price action some more. Well there, somebody wanted me to buy some health insurance. No thank you. No health insurance, my friend. Classy, you'd be surprised when you're a business owner, Loki, and you run your own business. So I'm a realtor, a local realtor, and you get calls all the time, every day. People trying to sell you something, and this guy calls, doesn't tell me who he is, who he's calling for, and just asks me, "Hey, how's it going?" It's good talking. Yeah, how's the market? Oh man, that stinks. I hope it picks up. Oh man, yeah, that's good. I'm like, who is this? Yeah, I work with a health insurance company. I'm like, no thanks, man. See ya. You just took 2 minutes of my life. I understand sales. I don't know if any of you guys have worked sales, but it's a tough business. You got to handle rejection constantly from people. Okay, let's see. Come on. Let's just take this candle to the floor. One solid candle, 500 points. What do you say? Okay, so the FO meeting, it's done, huh? Is that what that was? Is that what that was, low-key? Are you watching that? Do you tell me he just got done on that candle right there at 322? That would be insane. Wow, that's crazy. We might as well just get in to go short. Because it's solid. All right, so I do like this. I want to see price take this or this level, and then I would be looking at this right here. But with just this volume, or basically this huge run, you could easily come up into any of these. So this would make a very hard entry for a breaker. There's the tag of the 30-second right there on that candle. Nice to see another 30-second come up into it. Here's the breaker, bullish breaker, that I want to see it just go through like butter. All right, I want to see a retracement back up to this 50% level. I would like it to come back up into here before we grab these lows, but I doubt it's going to do that. I mean, you could probably get in a short and just ride this. I think we're gonna take this. Let's see if this goes here. I got on that retracement. I'm gonna target these lows right here. Right there, and targeting those lows. Probably. I'm gonna move my stop to break even here. Okay, Up 120 ticks and hit it, baby. Come on. All right. I'm out right there for 33 handles. 33 handle play right there. And with room to run. All right. Got another 7 handles out of that towards that low. Now we should probably see a retracement here. If you are going to play a bounce, you need to see structure, not the immediate bounce. We need to see an up, down, up, and then play it off of a breaker or an inversion, a retest of an inversion. This this is just going to keep dropping, considering what we've looked at all day. This is what we've been looking at. So if we do it based on this, we have a bearish on the 5-minute a breaker on the 5-minute candle right here. The price could come back up to. Now with this price action here, if we inverse this fair value gap, that might be worth a shot towards this high right here. And that would also run into this bearish breaker and the 50%. Only way I'm going to continue to go short is if there's an inversion of some kind, a bullish inversion that gets, or a bullish fair value gap that gets inverted. That I would take short. But with this huge drop right here, I want to see a little bit of a retracement. Low LRLR, low resistance liquidity. I want to see this pop up through it. I'm not going to take it because there's no entry model here. Not an entry model. And we don't even know if there's momentum. Right now there's no momentum. This is a breaker though. We got a low, high, lower, low. With this as the breaker, right at the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. So if we get a retracement into here before it pushes, I'll take that. You could go long right here, but I feel like you're leaving yourself for some potential drawdown. Unless the momentum's there and it just takes it away, it'll go without me. I want to see the drop back, the stab back into this. But I'm not going to take the stab either because I'm being very careful. I already had a 35-point win today. So if it comes into here, I want to see where it closes. Does it close? Does it come in here, come back up, and then, you know, close below it? I want to be careful because we're also on a higher time 5-minute breaker as well. We're hitting that 5-minute breaker right there. There's just multiple factors. I would almost rather take this inversion. I'd almost rather take that close. Alright, so see how it closed in it? I didn't want that. If it closed up here, that would have been more attractive. So let's see where this candle closes. This play, inversion to the upside, is still valid. Here's a play within a play. Let's see if it inverses this fair value gap right here to the upside. I'm short right there. And that would be my stop. Target, we're gonna see if we can push below these lows here. Let's see, what do we got left? Low of this fair value gap right here.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I'm gonna put a stop in at break even. And it's probably gonna stop me out here. stops at break even.
Order filled.
Okay, I got stopped out for break even. That I was up about 46 handles on that, but I really wanted it to break this low here, so I didn't take anything off. All right, so we don't want this inversed. There it goes. Let's see if it. I might get back in this on this push lower.
Order filled.
There we go. All right, another 10 handles I got right there. All right, so that was another 10 handle win. I'm glad I got out there at that low because it doesn't look like it wants to go lower. Let's see. I don't know how many. What is that? Let's see. What have I gotten here? We'll keep this right here. This is NQ. This is MNQ. All right. So my trades. My first trade was over here. We went short. We went short here, thinking that we were going to find some resistance here on this move. And I thought this was going to be the move to go lower. It wasn't. Got stopped out 10 handles. Then I went short again, but we got out at break even here. And then we just did this nasty climb and then started dropping. I got in on this initial retracement. And then once it started moving lower, I got in about right here. So you can see MNQ right here, it tagged it, but if you look on NQ, it did not. Here, let me remove all this stuff here. NQ did not tag it. Look at this. See how close it was? See how it didn't tag it right there? But it did on MNQ. You want to watch NQ more than you want to watch MNQ because you're going to get different signatures and price, and this predominantly is your analysis that you do it on NQ. So MNQ tagged it. I got in around there, 496, and then we went short to the bottom of this candle for about 33 handles. And then we went short again here and got out there. Just a quick, let's see, 46, 53, that 6 handle play right there. 65 to, oh, that was a break-even trade. We got it. Yeah, that was the break-even trade. It came back up, tagged us out. And then we got in here at 52 and then got out at 39. So those were the plays for today.